Happy Monday! It's July 13th, and it's your weekly garden tour at Pear Nursery. We're starting with our onion harvest. I pulled out all the, dug out all the onions. You don't pull them. You don't want to break the stalks until they're cured. But we got a pretty good harvest this year. Got some nice big ones, and some littler ones that are supposed to be little Cipollini types. Some nice red ones, white ones, yellow ones. So later this year we will be offering onion starts. We have a pretty good selection. As you can see, we grew most of these for sale. Plus we had some others that sold out before we could plant some for ourselves. And they are all long day and intermediate day onions. I can get into that some other time. But the day matters for growing these, especially based on your region. So here in the Bay Area we can do intermediate and long day, but not short day. Short days don't work so well. Something exciting, we're getting ready for goat kids to be born, so we've got our little goat baby pen up and running, ready to go. See that over there? They'll be due in about 3-4 weeks. They'll start hitting the ground. Coming through here, our silvery fir leaf, or fir tree. Still got some tomatoes ripening on it. That's exciting. These are good tomatoes too. Going through the archway. Sorry, the sun's kind of in the wrong spot today. Green bean arch. So the green beans are starting to kind of peter out a little bit. So we'll be planting another crop of them to extend the season. We should have done that earlier. But we have a spot right here, this other side, that we can plant them. There's no beans. These ones here, these green ones, I'm just gonna let them go to seed. They're pretty tasty as a dry bean, and I need to actually keep some better seed this year. I was a little disappointed in the seed we kept. Some Agastaches blooming. It's a fun plant. It's a butterfly mint. Butterflies, of course, love it. Things are kind of heading down. The corn. Harvesting a lot of corn today, actually. And we parboiled it and cut off the cob and stuck it in the freezer. And the cobs we're going to keep to make stock out of. Look at our tomatoes. Tomatoes are getting big. These are Thessalonicas. Can't wait for those. The best tomato. Thessaloniki. It's a Greek tomato. If you ask us what our favorite tomato is, that'll be it. So during plant sales, keep that in mind. This little guy is taking over. This is the sweet pea currant. Little tiny fruits. We got some in here. Can you see how tiny those are? Itty bitty. What did you find? An egg?
Chicken egg.
A chicken egg.
A small chicken egg at that. I don't know who came out here and laid this.
And how old is it?
I don't know. The only one way to do it is crack it open and find out.
Ooh, no. You can float it. Little known fact, if you float an egg or if you put an egg in a cup of water and it floats, it's bad. If it sinks, it's good. That's a good way to tell. Zucchini. Just picked some right before the video. Then I was like, oh, I gotta do the video. Our poor dead little loquat didn't make it. Just didn't get enough water to survive, so we'll fix that. I'm being motioned over. What do we got? We got tomatoes. Are they ready?
Yeah, look at those cool colors.
So which one is this?
Tags
This
right.
is the Candy Sweet Icicle.
That looks like a Brad's.
It kind of looks like a Brad's, but we didn't. But these look the same too. I think they're also from Wild Boar Farm. They could be related for sure.
Awesome colors.
So taste one.
Good tomato. A little acidic, not very sweet, but good. Be good for salsas. Be good for cooking with too.
Yeah.
Or picking, eating out of the garden like I am.
Well, save me some and I'll get some pictures. Apple tree. Just putting along. Yeah. What's up, kids? These are the turkey kids. Oh, look at that, honey. We got some wheat over here.
What?
Some wheat. It almost looks like the wheat that we grew a few years ago. Sorry, we're talking to each other on the video, so you could hear us talk about the garden. I think Bubbles is hunting in the... I think she's in the squash. So that's what she does.
There's a big old Marina Beach out there.
I know, it's huge. There's a bunch of big pumpkins in there. Kind of exciting.
Lots of pears and pear tree too. Can't see them, they're covering the leaves, but there's a lot there.
Now I can see the Asian pears. You can probably see them. We zoom in. Right there. See Asian pears. This tree does pretty well considering our fire blight pressure here. Circling around. Oh, I'm excited about the peaches. The peaches are ripening. Those Suncrest peach. They are probably the best peach I've ever eaten. Super juicy and sweet. They're a yellow peach. The raspberries are looking good. Oh, there's the dog. You can see her in there hunting for some sort of critter. What are you doing, Bubbles? What'd you find? She's very serious. She's a very serious hunter. See the apricot tree almost like just lifted up. It's like a different height now that all the fruit's off of it. Still looks like it needs some water though. It's looking kind of sad. Not quite sure what to do about that. Oh, this is pretty. Their artichokes had blossomed because we missed them, and then this one wasn't getting water, so they were going to be tough anyways if we didn't catch them right at the right time. But they have the prettiest. Oh, there's a bee in there. Look at that. Bee butt. They have the prettiest flowers. It's like one of my favorite colors, this electric blue, and this video doesn't do it justice at all. It makes it more purple than what it actually is. The beehives aren't active. There's no bees in those. There's another tomato plant that we've been ignoring. I don't even know what that is. Let's walk over there. It's doing really well. Oh, this is the amethyst cream. This is a new one for us this year. I'm excited to try it. got loaded with tomatoes. Look at that. Just everywhere. So that's exciting. They should be ripening soon because it's a cherry. And then we can give it a try and see if they're worth growing next year. Look at all the pears on this tree. It's the most pears we've ever had on this tree. That's great. You know, this tree, we originally grew it, and it died of fire blight. But before it died, I actually took a scion off of it, the cutting, and grafted it to one of the many sprouts, or I'm always totally drawing a blank on the name of it, rootstock sprouts. And the replacement has not really gotten fire blight, and I'm super happy about that. So we'll see. And then it looks like our persimmon has fruit on it. We had a dog, she passed away last year, but she would come out, sneak out into the garden, and just eat as many persimmons as she could. She loved persimmons. I don't blame her. They're pretty good. She would get the real soft ones. She really liked the soft ones. So, anyways, that's, oh, look at that. That's a big white melon, or squash. It's called a polar bear. There's another one right here. Look at that. They're pretty. Well, that's the garden tour for today. Appreciate you joining us. And have a wonderful rest of your week. And we'll see you next week. All right. Bye.